I want you to look at the calendar. 2025 is officially dead. I just burned it. It's gone. And be honest, most of you wasted it. You promised you would get rich, get fit, and get smart. But instead, you spent the last 365 days scrolling on your phone like a zombie. You stayed an NPC. And my friends are no different. Look at them. Chandler is addicted to burgers. Carl is addicted to video games. And Nolan is addicted to TikTok. They are not ready for 2026. So I did the only logical thing. I trapped them inside a high-speed simulation server. Inside this computer, time moves 100 times faster. To escape, they have to survive 5 levels of extreme self-improvement. If they beat all 5 levels, they unlock the door to 2026 and win $1 million. But if they fail, I delete their YouTube channels forever. Level 1 starts right now. Welcome to Level 1, the dopamine purge. The biggest reason you aren't locked in is because your brain is fried. You are addicted to cheap pleasure, so I put the boys in a room filled with their favorite things. But there is a catch. If they touch anything, the floor turns into lava. Look at Chandler. It's only been 2 hours and he's already shaking. This is what happens to your brain when you take away the stimulation. It panics, it screams. Science calls this withdrawal. Your brain is a seesaw. When you stop flooding it with dopamine, it slams down into pain. Chandler isn't hungry, he's just bored, and he doesn't know how to handle it. Nolan is breaking, he's trying to resist, but he has zero discipline. He thinks just one video won't hurt. That is the lie that keeps you poor. And boom, Nolan touched the screen, he is out. He let the urge control him. To lock in for 2026, you have to kill the consumer inside you. You have to be okay with being bored. Chandler and Carl survived the night. Their brains have officially reset. Time for Level 2. Level 2 is about focus. Most of you think working hard means sitting at a desk for 12 hours while checking Discord every 5 minutes. That is trash. In 2026, we use deep work. I gave Chandler a task, build a Lego castle. I gave Carl a task, code a video game. But there is a twist. I'm going to unleash the distractions. Look at them. These apps are designed to steal your attention. Carl is fighting them off. He's trying to multitask. But science says every time you switch task, your IQ drops by 10 points. Carl is literally getting dumber by the second. But look at Chandler. He's doing something different. He put on his headphone. He turned his phone off. He entered monk mode. This is flow state. When you lock in on one task for 4 hours, you produce more than most people do in a week. Chandler finished the castle. He passed level 2. Carl barely survived. They are learning, but their bodies are weak. It's time to fix that. You can't drive a Ferrari if you put trash fuel in the tank. To dominate 2026, you need biological energy. I checked their stats. Chandler has been running on grease and sugar. Carl has been running on 3 hours of sleep. This ends now. Step 1, the sleep audit. If you sleep 6 hours a night, you are statistically performing like a drunk person. I forced them to sleep 8 hours. Watch their brains. Sleep is when your brain takes out the trash. If you skip it, you are literally poisoning yourself. They woke up and I handed them the ultimate weapon. No more sugar, no more processed junk. This is pure fuel. Chandler drank it and look at him. He isn't sluggish anymore. He's vibrating with energy. In 2026, we don't eat for fun. We eat for power. They are physically ready, but now, they have to face the hardest part, people. Level 4 is about your circle. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with. I dropped Chandler and Carl into a room full of NPCs. Listen to them. They are complaining. They are gossiping. They are lazy. Oh no, Chandler is getting infected. The loser virus is contagious. If your friends are broke, you will be broke. If your friends are lazy, you will be lazy. To escape level 4, they have to activate ghost mode. Ghost mode means saying no. No to the parties. No to the drama. No to the fake friends. It's lonely. It's hard. The NPCs are trying to pull them back. They are saying you changed. You're boring. They did it. They escaped the matrix. They realized that you have to lose friends to find yourself. Now only one thing stands between them and the $1 million, the boss fight. Level 5, the final boss. This monster isn't a dragon. It isn't a demon. It is themselves. This is the voice in your head, the voice that tells you to procrastinate. The voice that tells you to give up when it gets hard. To beat this boss, you have to build a callus on your mind. I told them, the only way to kill the monster is to do the thing you hate. Chandler hates running, so I put him on a treadmill going 20 miles per hour. Carl hates cold showers, so I dumped a bucket of ice on him. They wanted to quit, but then, something snapped. They realized that pain isn't a stop sign. Pain is the feeling of weakness leaving the body. Chandler screamed. He ran faster. He looked the monster in the eye and said, I am locked in. They woke up. They aren't just stick figures anymore. They are machines. They beat the simulation. They unlocked the door to 2026. I handed Chandler the $1 million, and you know what he said? He said, "I don't need the money, Jimmy, I just want to work." That is what happens when you fix your dopamine. You fall in love with the grind, now it's your turn. The simulation is open. 2026 is coming. You can stay an NPC or you can join us. I want you to leave a comment below that says locked in. Consider that your contract. If you sign it, you are promising to fix your focus, fix your circle, and fix your life. Don't let me down. Subscribe or I will delete your Fortnite account. Go do something hard. Bye.